Welcome to Out of Pocket. This episode, we're talking about our fave Pokemon from generations past. We're listing our top six from each generation, one through eight, in no particular order. Our faves may not necessarily be the ones that we pick for our team. There will be another episode for that, but they're the mons we love the most for whatever reason. And I feel like you'll probably see some trends in the reasoning. But
The reasons are because they cute.
you're simple.
I'm a very simple person. I like cute things. So we're gonna go gen by gen just to make it simple. And again, these are in no particular order. They're just what the vibes are. So I'll start for Gen 1. My list is extremely adorable, I think. um, so a note for me for like all of the generations. If I list like a final generation, like I like all of them, like the whole evolutionary line. But if I list one that's like the first or second, that means I don't like the rest of them.
Yeah.
So with a
Same
few
disclaimer.
exceptions, right? With a few exceptions, which I will discuss when it comes to those. But for the most part, that's how that's my logic. So yeah, to start for generation one, my first choice. This is actually my first choice, also like number one because it's that one. It's Eevee. Now, the reason why I said Eevee, even though I gave you that little rule or that little like disclaimer, is because I genuinely love all the evolutions. The first gen ones. So like I just put that all under Eevee because Eevee can become all of them. But also I love Eevee as Eevee. Just a cute little baby.
I feel like it's one of the like Pokemon evolutions or Pokemon group. I don't know
Families, I
what they'd
guess.
be called. Okay, yeah, maybe. Families where like each one is truly distinct. Like
Yeah.
Eevee has a personality and a vibe, and then each of the evolutions have a personality and a vibe. And I also love
Yeah.
all of them, but it's just interesting. Some like the evolutions feel interchangeable, but maybe because
Mm-hmm.
of the show and whatever else, they do a good job of making like every evolution feel different.
Yeah. I love all of them. They're so cute. And you can actually have a team just full of evolutions and have
Yep.
everything represented. So I love that. So that's yeah. And then I'm very simple. And Gen 1 also is like that was the generation in the Ash Ketchum, I want to be the very best.
The OG.
So yeah, so it's like a lot of those are the ones we kind of imprinted on. So I kind of was like, I'm not going to do the obvious
Nostalgia.
thing, but I am going to do the obvious thing. So my list continues with Charmander, because of course. Also, he just wasn't listening, and I love that. Like, please, you don't pay me. I'm not listening to you. Rapidash. I love. There's a theme here. I'm liking. Okay, I am a Leo. This makes sense. Fire. We love a little. And then I just went real basic with Pikachu, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur because, like, I chose those specifically, even though, like I said, I like usually use the last of the evolutionary line, but I'm using the first ones because if Ash ain't making them evolve, I'm not making them evolve. Plus Pikachu is cute, but Raichu is not that cute. Um, so even though I don't think he exists in Gen 1. But the point is, I specifically chose the little babies because I love them and they're on the show. And like Squirtle Squad with the glasses, like that imprinted on me, so I love them. And that's my Gen 1 list. What about you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you are basic, then I too am basic. I too. Because I also had I had Pikachu, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Charmander on mine. Um, I would use Squirtle as my starter. I usually always have the water starter, but like Gen 1 is one of the generations where I truly love the other two. Again, probably because of the anime. And they're just like good. Like I feel like a lot of the Pokemon in Gen 1 are strong, which actually made this hard. So I cheated. I have my six, and then I have a special shout out. So yeah. And then Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Pikachu, Eevee, and all the evolutions. It's about to be like 10. Um, I respect the Rapidash. I do. I went with Ninetales for mine because that's my girl. I forever love Ninetales. It's one of my favorite like fire type. She's so cute. And then my special shout outs were for Gollum and Psyduck because Psyduck is amazing and like one of my favorites from the anime, and because Gollum is beast, kind of across generations. So
I will
yeah,
say that
those are
Ninetales.
like my special shout outs. But if I have to pick six, they gotta go, and it's like the main 4 or 5 plus Ninetales.
Yeah, I mean, no, like actually, Ninetales would be in my list of favorites, and I don't know. It's probably one of those situations where I didn't know what generation and then forgot to double check. I'm like, Ninetales is. I am always like, "Where's a Vulpix? Let me go get a Vulpix." If I see a Vulpix, I'm like, ah! Like I panic. I gotta stop whatever I'm doing to catch this so I can get this little baby in every form. So that is also. Like, I don't know why mentally or
Ah, I can't
this is fine.
say you
This
back.
is great and fine. So yes, that would be my. Like I'm not gonna trade nobody out for Ninetales, but I would put like Rapidash and Ninetales are like on equal footing in terms of like if I see one, I catch
Yeah.
one. I'm just not.
But if I only
I'm not
have
gonna
one
let it
spot
pass me
in
by.
my party, I'm going with Ninetales. Sorry to this Rapidash. Love
I
you.
think it honestly depends too, though, because like Ponyta be weak, but like Rapidash be strong, and like Vulpix. Sometimes Vulpix is really pretty, but Vulpix don't be that strong for me. Like Vulpix and Ninetales don't. They be so cute, but I'm like you are getting washed, and I need hitters. So it really that depends. Like I do, my party does is like people I like, but also
you
like you gotta
gotta
withstand a couple of hits.
you gotta power up. You gotta use all the like special things. I'm like
You
raise
do too, but
defense.
it's like some people like you can use one like defense candy and it like makes a difference. But some you gotta use all your candy on one. I'm like, I could just use the stronger Pokemon in that situation. You know what I mean? So it just depends. But yeah, so Gen 2. I didn't cheat with the evolutions because they were adding evolutions at this particular juncture. And so I listed the evolutions independently. So I have Espion and Umbreon as favorites because I mean, again, they just adorable.
Yes.
But also I love like and now I'm about to mix them up because Umbreon is dark, right? Espion is
It's psychic.
uh
It's my
psychic.
girl.
Or is it fair? Yeah, Sylvian is fairy. Okay. Anyway, those are my babies. I love them. Um, they just cute, and they also again like maybe because you have to. I don't know if it's the same, but I know in the later games you have to have like friendship to get them to evolve to certain ones. So it's like by that point they didn't evolve. They your homies. Like you really love them. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, and they love you too because that's why they evolve for you without a stone. But I could be wrong. That might just be the current game. But I've been man, my little Eevees have evolved all into Sylvians because we got to be friends. And they were all my besties. So they was like, I'm gonna evolve. And I was like, hey, I'm out here. But now I got like a good amount of like Eevees and Sylvians. But okay, off topic. And then it's Togepi, which
Maybe.
I don't know why, like obviously in game, I don't feel like Togepi has a real like you can't really use them that much. Well, no, that's a lie. If you're in doubles, they have that healing do. Oh baby, I be having them just heal every turn and let somebody else be the shooter.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But by themselves, they cannot like they're not. You can't use them really. But they are great when you are doing like a doubles battle or something. Um, but they just so cute. It's Togepi, and it's also an anime thing. It's also
Yeah.
like Miss
Misty.
Misty walking around with her little Togepi. Yeah, so
Misty's
you have that
child.
like that factor, right? And it's like so it's that. Then Sneasel,
Yeah.
who is like one of my favorite like designs, but also one of the most irritating like actual Pokemon to deal with. Like in they just irritating, but I love Sneasel. Like got that claws, got that little feather situation. It's just giving drama. It's real cute. So I like Sneasel. Then I chose Tyranitar because I just was like, it's giving Godzilla energy. Like I just like it's like the dinosaur. I just love it. And also like the little baby one. Now I forgot the name. Oh my goodness, I forgot his name. But the little baby one is so cute that sometimes I don't want to like I try to catch multiple so I can have like the one I keep little, the one I keep, the one I like
Yeah, I do the
actually
same.
evolve and use in battle. Yeah, so we love those. And then my final for Gen 2 is Lugia, just because they cute. Like they just cute. And I like cute Pokemon, but also like I don't know. That's I mean, it's really basic. I just find them very cute. I don't think I've ever actually had them to be used in a party. Like I just have them and
They're
they
not
in the
bad
box
in
being cute.
battle. Like they're pretty decent.
Right. I just don't think I've ever like by the time you get to that them being available or like catching them, it's like I've finished plot like so you just kind of keep your people that are now like level 70 or 80 because you didn't have them in your party so long or whatever. So you don't like switch to them. So yeah, that's my Gen 2.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Yeah, I'll say mine. But also that's what so when we get to some of the later generations, I only know those Pokemon from Pokemon Go. And that's kind of what I like about that game because like you're saying in the regular ones, you about finish by the time you get some of these Pokemon. But in that one, like
Mm-hmm.
that's where I'm using some of the Pokemon that I never used before, or like battling with them or like doing their raids and stuff. So that's where I've used Lugia more than like um
That makes sense.
traditional games. But okay, so my Gen 2, I had the evolutions. Espeon is maybe my favorite of all of the EV evolutions. I love a good psychic Pokemon. I love everything EV. But yeah, they're all in there. And I think my first time playing with them was uh gosh, what was the game? I'm gonna have to look up the game. It wasn't Coliseum, it was like the one after that, but it was on GameCube and it was really like specific. Like Espeon and Umbreon were very important to the story, and that's part of what made me fall in love with them. I also had Sneasel for like literally. I wish I should have written down what you said so I could repeat it word by word because like that is the drama, the like aesthetic, like
This is the whole energy. Yeah.
yes, yes, everything. Loved Sneasel from jump, and then Arceus and getting to like climb with Sneasel and like see the attitude there. I was like, yes, this is it. This is my Pokemon. Um, have Wobbuffet. I love the absurdity. I catch one every time. I
They
catch
just
several. I don't know why, y'all. I literally, it's the same thing with Psyduck. It's like they're the same energy for me. I'm just like, you were perfect.
yeah. I no, I see it. I see it. I
Useless
catch what I need to catch and
in
I
terms
go.
of battle, but like, love it. Um,
I thought they one of the ones that you can put in that can absorb a lot of damage though while you
yeah.
like heal your other Pokemon. Like I feel like I have done that and just be like, oh, you got a really high defense for some reason and just like let them take some hits while you like dropping elixirs and dropping potions and stuff on the other mons in the team. So when they actually the hitter can get back right. But yeah, no, I peep
You're
it. I
saying you
peep the
see the
energy.
vision, but your face is telling me otherwise. You're like,
Somebody just
I'm
some of
just
them Pokemon be like irking my spirit in a way, and that's one of them. But that is also one of the ones in like the anime where it's like they give a personality, so they like
and
it's cute,
I
but it's
think
like
it's
also
hilarious. Like it's like Team Rocket be doing the most.
the cute agenda that is not quite like
Team
they're both just shy of being cute, like but not quite there. You know, like
I'm
almost
gonna
close
take
but
a
not quite.
poll. I'm gonna take a social media poll. Who was this working for? Who was it absolutely not working for?
I'm just
Not
I'm
working for Nick.
man.
And then I also had some of the babies. So I had Pichu and Togetic because they're both
Yeah,
adorable. Um, I don't
yeah,
know that I've
Pichu is
ever
so
tried to
cute.
battle
Like I
with
don't
a
want to.
Pichu, but it's on the
I don't
list.
use the Pikachu family that much in the actual battle. Like I do now because they gave us a free one. That had a useful Terra type.
Yeah, the flying.
Especially earlier on, I was like, I don't know what this is, and I
Is
was
it
like,
the
ooh,
same
this
for
works out.
everyone or is
But
it
other
different?
than the flying type, for the one that you got
Okay.
from the like the free one, yes,
Yeah.
but there are like different types like randomly. Um, but yeah, Gen 2 was interesting because it's like, I mean, the evolutions of like you said, like I think those are my favorite of the like the whole line. But yeah, I think the first 2 or 3 gens were all represented in the earlier anime too. So it's also like
Hmm.
even if I didn't play them, I have like a like for them. So I think that's what. Yeah, that's literally my note. Like I didn't play that many games. I wasn't playing around that, I guess, in that stretch of time for like Gen 3. So most of these that I'm listing are my favorites, but they're my favorites from playing them in other games. So like in
Hmm.
like Sword and Shield, Arceus, and the new game. Um, so that's the caveat or the note for Gen 3. So my list is Gardevoir.
Yes.
Because again, it's pretty, but also like pretty but powerful. Like if you train them up, they're like they out here. They do what needs to be done. And I love that. I love it when you can be both. When you can be cute and also like really actually throwing hands. Love that. Flygon. Um, again, this would have been my experience with Flygon is from Sword and Shield, and I had so many of them. I want to say I just got a grip from Rays, or I don't know what happened, but they were like ended up being like shooters. Like that was always one of my favorites to have because, well, I think they're like Dragon and Ground or something. I don't know, but whatever it was, they was always just really good. Like they didn't have that many counters, and they were always really powerful. So love, and also just how cute. Flygon's a little cutie. Yeah. Milotic, which is it could be melodic. I do not know how to say these. Like I do watch the anime, but it's like I don't remember it. I just as soon as they say it, it is no longer valuable to me once I cut the TV off. Like I forget.
I thought about
But
that making my list
how
too. I was like, there's so many of these I have just read, or like maybe I heard, but I do not remember. So y'all cannot come at us for pronunciation.
don't come for me. Do not come for me because I did not stand for you. I do not know how to pronounce it. But oh my goodness, she's just a pretty, it's just a pretty like Pokemon. Like it's so like the design is so pretty to me. And also, this one I want that's pretty but not powerful, but depends. It depends. I only got like one powerful one, but like it was grown, and I had to like evolve them from that little ugly thing because that thing is ugly. Um, dang, whatever that little fish. It looked weird. I don't like that fish. But and I had it in my like like in Sword and Shield I had it. I was like I don't know what I'm assuming it turns into something, but I had it and I didn't know what it was or like what it would turn into. And then I was like, let me figure out how to get Milotic or Militic. I don't know, whatever. How to get them. And I was like, oh, it's this ugly fish. I just need to get these scales and get these scales together and I can get this little pretty baby. So yeah, it had to work. I had to work for it. But because I had to work for it, and also because I didn't know how to evolve them for a while, I just had them in my party so they could just rank up and get strong. So they got strong on accident, and then I happened to get what I needed. It was like once I, evolved them, I had a really strong, pretty baby. I was like, oh yes, yes, okay. But okay. So my list. Sorry, continue. Absol. I don't know how to say that either. Another just
Yeah.
energy,
Yeah.
like a pretty baby.
Attitude.
The little horn is so cute, but also like it's one of those. It gives me the same energy of like you see like a lion cub or something like it can kill you, but you also like I'm gonna snuggle it, like I'm gonna just snuggle it. That's happening. That's what Absol gives me. So I love them because they're cute, but they also like that you're in danger, right? Like you just know, real cute. Um, so this is a note. I chose this one based purely on aesthetic because I do not think I've ever seen. It's called Dale Caddy. Like I'm pretty sure I've never seen this Pokemon in any like place other than in a picture. But in the picture, it is a really cute, like adorable Pokemon. I'm like, I know for a fact in game, like if I had the option, I would have been obsessed with this. So that must be one that I either did not get to a point where I was catching, or like it was just one of the games that I wasn't playing. So very cute. And Jirachi, which now that I'm like now I'm having a blanking moment where I'm like, I do not remember which Pokemon this is, quite frankly, because I'm bad with names and I always remember
Oh,
like,
I see.
yes, okay,
Okay,
I thought so.
it's a cutie.
It's the Star Baby,
Uh-huh.
right? I was like, I had to remember because I had my mental note, yeah, like I had to go Google it to make sure I was talking about the same one. Because there's two I think on my list that are like cosmic related, so I wanted to make sure I was talking about the right one. But yeah, cute, very adorable. I want to say I got them in the raids, when like the Sword and Shield, when you could do the like the little, you know, the little the what's it called? Oh my goodness, I'm blanking. The expansion
Like,
pass when you could do the raid to get like the legendary.
okay.
I think I got it from there, but I don't know. I definitely have one. I don't know where I got it from, but I love it. It's not strong. Well, mine wasn't strong, but it's cute, and I am strong enough. I have a strong enough team that I can have like my strong people and have like two or three just
Right.
cute little ones that I just get to like picnic with or whatever, or like have a little meal with. So yeah, that's my Gen 3 list.
Cool. This is one of the ones where our lists are like pretty different, but that's interesting. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I have Mudkip through Swampert. This is one of the ones where I actually love the whole family. They are not the cutest. I have found the cuteness in them, but I understand if others do not see it. But they are so strong. They're maybe my favorite water starters. And just like super cute, good energy. I really love them. I have Cast Form, which is the little like weather baby. Like it kind of looks like a candle. It's got a little swoop. And I like Pokemon
Not
that can
the swoop.
have what?
No, I said not the swoop. That's
The swoop. It's so cute.
little tender. No, I know what you're talking about. I was just
It's
if you say you get the little swoop, and I was just laughing.
it's super cute and it can do a lot of different things. Like I like Pokemon that can use like different types of moves and like do different things and like when you do have it paired like
That's why I like
it
it.
is one of the ones that can like change the weather, like it can help your other Pokemon out. So I really like it. I did also have Gardevoir because
Hello.
for obvious reasons.
My God.
um that and that and Roselia, like they are perfect.
Yeah,
I am always searching
like I ship
for
them.
um
They are very cute.
both of them in any game. Um, I have Hariyama, uh, because it is amazing. Like it is, again, I find the cuteness in it, but also it's just super strong and like super beast and a lot of
No,
fun
yes,
to,
it's cute in its very particular way, but it's like cute. It ain't
yeah,
like cute, but it's cute. You know what I mean? Yeah. No,
yeah.
I see it.
It's cute, it's like strong, it's different from what I usually like have on my team, but I've learned over the many years it is good to have a fighting type. They can take down a lot of folks and like take a lot of hits, and so that's usually the one that I go for. And then of course I have my baby Sableye because again, the like dark ones, a little bit of attitude, and a little bit of like whatever, they know the audience that they are making them for, and I am in that audience. Sableye is
Yeah,
amazing.
Sableye was like it would be like top 7. Like it was almost there, and I was like, I love Sableye, but I was like, I can't. Like it was close. That's definitely like an honorable mention because I was like, I love. They just cute. They cute in a way that like a gremlin. Like a
Yeah,
gremlin is cute. I
yeah,
don't know explain that. But also, if you get it, that's one other one too. It's kind of a sleeper. Like if you get a powerful one, they out here. So yeah, no, I agree with that. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. So Gen 4 is I think they based on the list. I want to say this is like where they started adding more evolutions to existing chains. I don't
hmm
know. But my list is very obvious if you know me at this particular point, I feel like. So I have Luxray. I love Shinx. Shinx I'm obsessed with. I love the little baby. I would die for Shinx, okay? And I did because in Arceus, Shinx was that first one that was running up on you.
No.
It never ran up on you by
Can't do
itself.
it.
It always ran up on you in a squad.
I
It was
loved
always with a
them
squad. They was that was a pack
until
animal. Like they was
Arceus.
like, oh
And I was like, y'all
no,
are the
I
most
loved it.
irritating.
Annoying, but see, but it made it easy for me to do what I wanted to do, which is catch all of them. I was like pow, pow, pow. I was getting them
They're
because I
good
love them so
though.
much. So I have so many of them because I just catch them. Like I'm not gonna keep playing with y'all today. But yeah, I love them. Lucario. See, this is where I get messed up with the C's.
I think it's Lucario.
Sounds right. Right. And I do say it in the anime, but again,
recent
once
anime
I start watching it,
yeah.
I forget. Right. But they do be switching up too. If you look at some of the older ones and some of the newer ones. But yeah, Lucario and Riolu, like I love, like I'm obsessed. Like, and especially like this is not a spoiler, but like in the new game, and it probably does in the older game too, but I just noticed that in the new game, like when you go to picnic and you give him a bath when he's done, it has the little hearts and he's like
it is so sweet. Like it is
like honor.
yeah,
it is literally
no,
so
that's
like
the
the
vibe.
respect of it all. It was so cute. I love that so much. But also just in general, like you know, gotta have somebody get them fighting moves. Like that baby be out there.
Yeah.
That little bit. Even Riolu, when he like before you even turn to Lucario, Riolu be out there. Like he was like, I will fight any and all, like whatever. Like let's get it. And I love that energy. So yeah, that's baby. I just put evolution. Yep. You know what it is. You know what it be. You know what it does. We're just gonna count evolutions. Any Gen 4 evolutions count. Period. So here's one that I think is kind of on a DJ level of being like cute but ugly. Frostlass. I love her. If you have the little snow runt, like that turns into Frostlass in this generation. And Frostlass is so cute. She got like a little ghosty energy. She's like kind of got a skull vibe too. It's very cute. I love her. Also in Sword and Shield, she ended up being one of my like I didn't realize she would be powerful. I just like thought she was cute. But I don't put her on my team. And then end up being like that girl. I was like, oh, not her being out here. So I love her. And she's just like, it's so adorable. It's like
it's Pokemon be like that Pokemon though. And to be Ice and Ghost, like it's a wrap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is one of those Pokemon designs that like make what I appreciate about Pokemon. Like really thinking about like some of them are very close to like real animals, and it's like so easy for like you to get to the jump of like where they came from. I love when they're like, let's just make this weird thing or whatever, you know, like let's make this kind of cool whatever thing. And it's like I don't know. I really like her design, but she's so cute. But like she's a sleeper. She'll get you. Like you won't realize it, and then there she go. That's my girl. That is my girl. And then I have Togekiss because basically every time they added a new Togepi, like
they know what I was the people want.
Like Togekiss is so cute because it's out here like a little airplane, like a little like I don't know, like it's so cute. But I also love I love fairy types or like types that can use fairy moves because you can be like there are fairy moves like. There are some types that are not fairies that are fairy-like. But yeah, I love Togekiss is just too cute. I can't deal with it. Like I'm just like always trying to catch. Which is harder than just getting like evolving them sometimes, depending on the game. But baby, love them. And then Dialga. We gonna if I'm saying it wrong, keep that to yourself. Because again, just a cute, like powerful. It's giving like you know, like real, it's like presence, momentum, like not momentum. It's giving like I will just run this whole shit. I don't know, like alpha. It's giving alpha. There you go. Like, it's like Dialga's there and everybody is falling in line. You know what I mean? So I like that energy. What are your Gen 4s?
I feel like this is turning into like a personality assessment. Nick, what's alphas?
I just like having one really like one that everybody's gonna respect. Cause that makes sense when you think about it actually too. Like they are like, you know, animal like creatures. So
yeah. So I also had the evolutions and I had Lucario for like the same reasons. It's just like it's your buddy. Like in the best way. It's also strong and great. And then it's funny on the opposite end, I have Roserade, who I love, but is not really like a buddy buddy type Pokemon. You know, like
Rose Red
she
is
gonna show
like
up and do what she needs to do because she's not gonna embarrass herself. But
she's
this is
very like
it is not a loyalty
put out, pretty
situation.
brought out. It's like, oh, okay, petals, I guess. And
It's
then like
strong though.
into
Like
the
it can do
ball,
a
like I don't
lot.
want to be here. No, they are like the ones that look like flowers. I feel like are like it's like across the board. I want to say like the ones that have flower energy are like we gonna actually make them powerful because they so cute or they so like off like
Yeah.
oh this is a flower type. It's a rose. It's a rose. But like yeah, they are pretty powerful.
So yeah, I have
I love
her.
them.
I have Piplup, because it's precious. Make you little penguin baby. Forget about what it evolves into.
Yeah, see, that's one of the ones I was like, I pimple up, I mess with. It starts
Just
going
Piplup.
somewhere. It goes somewhere very different, and I don't understand it either. Like, how do we get to this place from where we started? But it's fine.
Um,
I agree with Piplup though. Piplup is cute.
yeah, very, very cute. Ambipom is also cute. I love again the just like kind of
See, RC is had me ready to like commit a little bit of genocide. I was
you
like,
feel
let's
that way
just
about
keep.
them, but not the Shinx. The Shinx were worse.
But I see the problem. The reason why Shinx, I feel like are in less places maybe. So I was like,
I don't
it was
know.
easy to just walk around and avoid the Shinx. I feel like every time anywhere, like why are you even in the snow? This ain't a place for you. This don't make sense for your type. I don't think. Like they were just in places they
Monkeys can
shouldn't
live
be.
anywhere.
Then it was always like it's just the principle of the thing. Like don't be where you at, where I'm at.
I love
They was
them.
always messing
I
with me.
love the chaotic energy. I love the playfulness. I love the like, and you'll see there's a couple in the next few generations that like are, I feel like they're kind of similar. But yeah, I always catch one. It's a lot of fun. It's a good type, like for sure. And then I had Magnezone because I like electric types, like certain electric types. And it's a strong one.